Who are you texting?
Oh, sorry. Texting my assistant.
Oh, he wanted them to do what?
Schedule a massage for after this.
You're inviting that old guy over to massage you?
Yep.
Then you're gonna make me leave, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you're leaving after this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll leave.
Oh, perfect. Make sure you leave.
My name is Jacob and I'm bald. And this is Lucas and he's bald. He's my brother.
Okay, like, I'm used to you being bald, so when I look at you, I don't think anything. I think, oh, it actually, like, fits you. But, like, since I'm not used to me, I feel a weirdo. But I'm down for it.
You're a misfit.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. It looks cool.
My biggest fear is that I look like a conehead, which just tell me.
I had a conehead when I came out of our mom's vag.
Oh, I actually don't have a conehead. Oh my god, I look like so good.
That's what's so funny is that I actually thought I looked good. Like I was like, I don't even think that's conceited. Yeah, I think I look good. But then everyone on Instagram says, you look like Mr. Clean, and they're like, you look like
Mr. Clean is like
you
hot.
Like, people are bullies on the internet.
I know, I'm just not even gonna read the comments on this because they're all gonna say you're butt fucking ugly, just stop everything, shaved head boy, bald ass bitch ass, bald boy.
A year ago, I asked my Instagram followers. It feels weird saying my Instagram followers. It feels like I'm like a
you are an influencer.
Yeah. And people sent me their wildly unpopular opinions. I can do a backflip on a D. This one isn't really an opinion, just saying what they can do.
Yeah, like I am glad that I know they can do that, but it wasn't the assignment.
And today I thought, why not get some wild thoughts? I asked people to send some wild thoughts. And today I'm gonna read them and we're gonna see.
Did the Rihanna song inspire you?
Wow.
DJ Khaled.
No, DJ Khaled doesn't eat pussy, so I don't support him.
Oh yeah, I actually hate him because of that.
Just a little warning, this video might cause you to have a how do you say that one? Existential crisis?
Existential? I'm not even saying it right.
Some of these are like weird and they made me like feel uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, it is like a weird like, you know 50 Shades of Grey, how like, they're like romantic, but they also beat each other up? That's sort of like how I view this, like, it's gonna hurt me. It'll hurt me mentally, but I'm down to
open my mind.
Yeah, I wanna like hurt my mind, you know? But like it's fun too. To like make yourself think about like all these weird things that we can't control. And
I love pain!
Make you so scared and have a panic.
I did bring a peppermint candle, and we're gonna light it for some good vibes.
Oh,
and I'm gonna include a PNG.
You don't actually want to light it? Are you scared you're like start a fire? Oh, you are scared of candles. I forgot about that.
I am? Oh yeah.
You forgot about your own fear?
I know. It's so funny because I forgot what personality I made up for myself.
Back when he had an apartment, he never lit candles there.
No, I actually do think I just wouldn't want to light a candle because what if I burned everything down,
yeah.
You know? Okay, we have some good vibes going.
That's your weird thought. Isn't it weird that we all light candles when they could really burn everything down and everything you own and all of your photographs and everything will all be gone because you wanted your room to smell like vanilla?
Yeah, that's my thought that I had all the time. Where does wind come from?
What?
I thought about this like 6 months ago.
What? It has something to do with the moon.
I know this is gonna end up on Twitter saying dumbasses.
I know, but like, bitch, if you know, go you, but I don't spend my days researching where effing wind is from. Where is it from? Nobody knows.
You can eat the next one.
What if you were bald the whole time and only shaved off your wig?
I mean, I'm not gonna say yes or no.
I almost did that. Watch my videos to kind of get the tea. But I almost was gonna wear a wig on YouTube and not tell anyone.
Oh, I kind of wish you would have done that just so we could have seen the comments.
I know.
Don't upload that video and do it again and then...
That would have been so smart. Are you kidding me? I should have done that.
Just to see people's reactions.
Yeah, to see if it actually was pulled off, because I bet you nobody would have even commented.
Yeah, only people in real life that know you would have.
Did you know that 25% of male actors above the age of 30 wear wigs?
Are you joking?
Just kidding. I say that to make myself feel better.
I drive on a road next to a river every day, and I think, what if I drove into the river?
That's normal.
Yeah, okay, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I honestly think this is normal.
Yeah, I feel like thoughts like that, I forgot where I read it, but I know they're normal. But like you know what I mean? You just brush them off. Obviously don't follow them, but like it's normal to like have weird thoughts of like, oh, what if I drove into a river?
But with me, that only happens when I'm driving. I'm not just swinging on a swing and then think, what if I hit my head against this metal? Umbilical cords are just flesh straws.
Ew.
Umbilical cords are effing weird.
I know, like the fact that we used to eat out of our belly button.
That's just creepy, like enough said.
Who was the first person on this planet?
Well, it depends what you believe. If you believe in Jesus, or like if you believe in, I mean, the only reason why I say Jesus right away is because like, our family used to be like really into Christianity, so like, I feel like it's okay to make fun of him. But
also,
I'm not
like,
making fun
I
of him,
remember,
but, you know.
I grew up going to Catholic school. I remember the priest even told us that, like, he was like, oh yeah, Adam and Eve, like, obviously, like, that is kind of just, like, a story, you know? This is creepy. I used to think about this in kindergarten, I'm not kidding. Because I went to Catholic school and they'd always talk about God and stuff, like, he created the universe. Remember, I or someone in the class asked the question, if God created everything, what was before God? And then they said, well, he was always here. And I remember thinking, bitch, how is he always here? Because obviously before him, if time is real, like, he was before something.
Yeah, when I was little, I used to think, what would be happening if none of this was happening and we just were here and those no... Do you know what I'm saying?
Isn't it just weird how, like, at the beginning of time, there isn't such thing? Wouldn't it just gone on forever, infinitely?
Yeah.
But then there have to be some sort of beginning. That's what is weird.
Yeah, I don't like talking about
I
it.
know, let's move on. Move on!
What the fuck is an ostrich? It's an ostrich. There's nothing to be said.
Oh, yeah. Flies fly. Oh, that is cool. That's cool how, like, whoever created that word, like, they saw something flying and were like, let's call it a fly. Like that, they made it pretty simple.
And then human beings are beings.
Why are we called humans, though?
Cause hummus.
Oh, that makes sense.
All we can think is thoughts.
That is weird.
Bald people are hot.
That's supposed to be a weird thought? The, like, offhand insult.
I forgot about that. I legit did. I thought they were just saying bald people are
It's
hot.
supposed to be like things
wild.
weird people think. Okay, the shade. Jocelyn.
I hate you now.
One time I saw my mom cleaning and thought, what if she just started stabbing me? See, this is sort of on the same vein of like those weird thoughts.
You're driving off the road.
Yeah. Or also like, have you ever been on a plane? I've been on a plane before. I've been on an airplane, and it's so funny because someone on TikTok actually did this. You know, she had like a freak on and tried to break out the door? I've been on a plane and thought, what if I started freaking out? Like, what would they do?
I would assume those doors had locks. Why don't they
But
have
also,
locks?
doesn't that prove that, like, as a society, we're all pretty stable? Because why doesn't that happen more often? How come we don't all have a story? Remember when I was on that plane and someone tried to open up the door? You think that would happen more often?
When you clean a vacuum, you become the vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
It
that
feels
is
like
cool.
more, like on some subreddit called psychedelic thoughts
I know,
or
I
something
picture
like that.
two preteens smoking weed for the first time.
I know, being like, wait, school is just to teach us about made up stuff, like shit like that.
Everyone is basic. I have yet to meet one original person.
This is true though.
Oh yeah, the thing
Everyone
is,
has the same cool shit they do.
I think when you just have to realize like everything's inspired by something. Everyone, you know what I mean? There's no such thing as originality, really.
Yeah, I honestly think stealing is the new wave.
It always has been. Imagine you come up with this, you come up with an idea, like, yes, you came up with it, but it was inspired by all these things, so are you stealing from them, you know?
I don't think it's stealing, just as like inspiration.
When they made Star Trek, weren't they probably like, oh, a Wild West war movie, but takes place in space?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, so nothing is original. Let's just say it. When cows are driving slow in front of me, all I think is filling their exhaust pipe with a grenade. This is what we might have to cut out. It's like, I'll blow their username just in case.
I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, I think they're just being
No.
like, oh, when people drive slow in front of me, I wish I could kill them, but they're joking.
Yeah,
Hopefully they're joking.
It's a joke, I bet.
Cut to like on the news in 6 months. It's like, you guys could have said something. You can write a number without a number, but you can't write letters without letters.
Since I screenshot these, I remember this. You can write 7 as S-E-V-E,
Yeah.
but you can't write letters with numbers.
But you can say letters. But yeah, you can't write them though. What?
I know.
Whoa.
How did Noah get mosquitoes on that ark? For why and for what? They suck. So this also goes back to Christianity. So what, I'm not even trying to be dumb, and I actually went to PRE, this like Christian thing every Wednesday for like years, but what exactly was Noah's Ark again?
So basically, God kind of got mad. So he was like, okay, I'm done with all these hoes. And he said, we're gonna kill all of you mother effers. So he drowned the earth. But then Noah somehow like escaped it all, and he had an ark, and to keep
He brought everything?
to keep humanity going, he got 2 of each thing, which would mean we're all like so inbred, even more inbred than Adam and Eve. Like he only brought 2 of each animal, which would explain why we all have diseases.
So then he would bring every animal onto it.
Yeah, onto this one ship.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
But then again, going back to my priest, he said that they're all just like stories. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean, but.
It's like a fable, right?
Yeah.
There's more nipples in the world than people.
Oh, that is weird.
It's kind of scary.
And that means there's more testicles, too. No, but there's not as many guys.
There's more unborn babies than actual babies. Because think about all these eggs and sperms.
Ew, that is gross. All the possible people that are just being jacked out.
I don't like that. Like,
I know.
every month the egg comes out and then sperm goes everywhere and ooh.
Sick. You are a wild thought.
I am not a slut and I'll never be a slut.
I am. Because I'm Megan Thee Stallion made it cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Friends are just strangers that we randomly decided to trust.
I feel high.
I kind of feel like you should trust everyone. But then
you
again,
should only trust your family.
I just watched an HBO Max whole docuseries about all these scammers. So like you really shouldn't trust anyone. Oh, what was I watching? It was about all these scammers, but this person said that they're glad they live in a world where there's scammers.
Wait, why?
Because what was it? It was like, I'm glad I live in a world with scammers because if there wasn't such thing as scammers, it would mean that there was no such thing as trust. Like you would never have to use trust to like, there wouldn't be like love. I forgot what, it was something deep, but I totally butchered it.
Oh, because con artists prove that.
It's just saying, like, if there was no such thing as a bad person who would scam you, then you really wouldn't, like, love anyone, because you would just love everyone, so it would mean nothing.
Oh, that's true. So you need, it just is like with life, you need the downs to go up.
Yeah.
And I actually believe that.
But also, in that same scam show, I don't even know what it was, but, they said how scammers, like, you should not feel bad if you get scammed, because this guy wrote a whole book on scammers and how not to get scammed, and he got scammed. Like, he released the book and then, like, he was part of this big scam. What was that?
You told me about that. Oh, we watched it or something. Oh, it was Netflix Explained Money. This guy wrote a book about how not to get scammed, and then he ended up being part of this big scam.
Yeah, after the book was published. He had all of his money in this, like, fake bank and, like, lost everything.
That's why I just never want to claim that I'm an expert on something.
Yeah, it's like, we're all being scammed, you know?
This is a scam right now. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I just realized that my mom made a sex tape because she filmed her getting laid. What? How did you know about this? I sort of glossed over it.
The whole thing is really...
Is that a joke?
Even saying getting laid, like, I feel like I haven't heard that in a while.
I know, it reminds me of a comedy movie from like 2005.
I want to get laid. I could literally be a god, and life is a test to see if I'm worthy. Ooh, that's a good way to go through life.
No, like, okay, I'm not trying to be egotistical, but haven't you sometimes thought, like, what if I'm the next Jesus? No, honestly, I've only thought about that, like, you know, just for fun. It's not anything serious.
Oh,
I'm not, like, a narcissist, but, you know.
Or you could be like, oh, the world, like, is all about, like, my life.
It is the thing.
That's how everyone lives, though, is the funny thing.
I swear. No, if you're stressed about anything, you have that mindset. I know. Why are you stressed? Because you think the world revolves around
like, you know when people have coincidences? Like, I was thinking this and the radio went on. Like, basically, you would think that the radio is being displayed to, like, thousands and thousands of people, but you think it's all just for you. For that one little coincidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or, like, even when you're driving and you get mad at someone. You basically think the world revolves around you because you get mad at them and you think it's all about you and it's not about you.
Oh, it's all about, I have to get to my appointment. It's like, bitch, no one on this road cares where you're going.
So none of us are God. I had a scary thought of someone taking a picture of me on the toilet through the toilet.
I get fears like that, cause I forgot, I think I was watching an Emma Chamberlain video and she said that she has a irrational fear of taking a shower at the gym and someone takes a photo of her.
Oh, I watched that video too.
But like, isn't it a thing like, so say someone takes a photo of your little ass while you're shitting, like, I feel like no one's gonna be mad, no one's gonna think you're gross in that situation.
Like, okay, so for me, I just am not in the mindset where I want to do a sex tape.
Yeah.
But if for some reason I had sex with someone that got on the internet, I just have to accept it, you know?
Yeah, also,
I accept it.
Say someone took a photo of me naked and I didn't know, I wouldn't feel embarrassed because I would be like, I'm so like violated that like, I'm just like, automatically no one can make fun. Like, say for example, in the photo, like my butt cheeks look all weird, like no one can point that out because like they feel bad for me.
Oh yeah, because you literally got violated.
Yeah, like I was at the gym and someone took a photo.
How did they find out milk can come from cows?
They probably just used context clues from girls have boobs, milk comes out. So they one time saw a cow and were like
just got the uddles and started.
Yeah, it is funny that someone even thought that and they're like, we should drink it. It's like, you're sick.
I know, it is kind of gross when you think about it.
It is weird because like you would think, if you never heard of anyone drinking milk from a cow, you'd be like, that is disgusting, please don't drink that. Like, let's just drink the human one.
No, yeah, because if I was back in the caveman days, obviously I can't prove this, but okay, if someone killed a chicken and said, we're gonna eat this, my brain can justify that because it's like, they went through pain, but I have to survive because I'm high on the food chain. But when people start milking shit, it's like, do we really need this though?
Yeah, it's like, can't you drink water?
Don't we just need like meat and some vegetable and some wheat?
Yeah, it's like maybe just get some water from the river and like add a few herbs in.
Like do you really need an oil milkshake every night?
I do, I love them though. I like the way body odor smells. Okay.
That's kinky.
I wonder if they like everyone's, because apparently, like the way like pheromones work, like you should be attracted to whoever you're with romantically's body odor, I guess.
This sounds funny. Why does poop feel so big coming out, but then it looks so small in the toilet?
That is a phenomenon.
No, we can all just admit it though. That's true.
I like sometimes you have them where you're like, it is ripping, and you're like, I cannot wait to see this, and it's just like a little baby. You know what I mean?
I've only been both, but I've had a few too.
But then you look and it like isn't anything. People rip their vaginas while giving birth. It's like, oh my god, a beautiful experience. But does anyone rip their butt from poop? Because like
Joey Chestnut probably has the hot dog eating champion.
Yeah. Thinking about putting milk in the soda machine and making it fizzy.
That's a genius idea.
Has anyone ever done carbonated milk?
I don't think so.
That would be like a hit.
No. Okay, so obviously cow milk is popular, but if you want to be trendy, go to like Alfred's Coffee. Offer them a 20% cut in your carbonated oat milk.
Oh, that would
LA
be it.
bitches will eat that up. New York bitches eat that up.
Add a little caramel. Claim it has some sort of minerals and shit.
Oh yeah, and say it makes you skinny if you eat it every morning.
Yeah.
Carbonated oat milk.
That honestly, I'm not kidding, is a good idea.
Oh my god.
Sometimes if you're driving around all day and you don't have like a water with you, if I stopped at the gas station and I saw a carbonated milk, I kind of want it.
It would be like thick too, so it'd be good.
Oh, that sounds so good on a hot summer day.
Oh, this one's... Okay, I'll say it. Addison Rae looks like she's 35.
I don't feel that.
Yeah, I don't either. The reason why I kept it in because I wanted to keep in that shady one. But I don't think she looks 35. She looks like 20. Is she? Yeah, she's 20.
Yeah, I guess like 21, 22.
But, you know, everyone thinks differently.
I do hate her, though. You've known your parents your entire life, but they've only known you for a small portion.
I've heard this one before.
Even like me with you, like I've lived longer than you've been alive. It's weird that mom and dad like lived like a while before they had me. Like they were my age and still hadn't had me.
And they act like they know us.
And it's like, you don't really know us at all.
Elf ales are attractive. Oh, it's for you.
Okay, when I shaved my head and looked at myself in the mirror for the first time, I thought I had like elf ears. But it makes me feel better because I've Googled so many guys who are bald and all of them look like they have elf ears.
Yeah, okay, so I don't notice it, but if you wanted to say I have elf ears, you could.
Yeah,
they stick out.
But even people with hair, when you start to look at people's ears, you start to get creeped out. Okay, I have a John Cena cutout in my corner. Look at his ear.
I know, it creeps you
out.
out.
You start to view humans as animals. Planets make sounds. This one's funny, it's because of their profile picture. Like it matches the whole vibe of like, planet boy. That is weird. It kind of goes back to like, I don't know, but it kind of goes back to like, where's wind and what is wind?
I know, like the phenomenons of the world.
Like wind obviously has a purpose, right?
Humans have a tailbone. Like imagine if we also had tails.
Don't some people have tails?
No, some people, yeah, that's why I screenshot this, because I swear some people are born with tails.
Yeah.
Not that often, but I think it happens.
Yep, I've heard about it.
But I wish I did have a tail, because like I want to like whip people in the face with it.
I know, that'd be cool, like if in the future like they figured out how to like edit embryos and stuff, like if they just for fun like just gave someone a giant ass tail.
I'd praise them for that.
What if someone sneaked into a restroom stall and was just hiding there?
That is true, that could happen.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what would be the purpose? I'm not kidding. I don't know if this is a phenomenon that's happened recently. We went on a road trip recently, and also just, where was I? Where did we go the other day where I went pee?
Chipotle?
There's somewhere where I went pee. It happened twice in the last, like, 2 weeks. Where I walk into a bathroom, and you know you can see under the stall?
Yeah.
People aren't in the stall, but they're facing me. Like, both of their shoes are facing this way.
Wait,
but
what?
I can hear wiping going on.
Wait, so they poop sideways?
I'm not sure, but they're like, are they standing up wiping? I don't know, I've seen it twice now, and I just have some questions.
Okay, this is when the existential crisis comes out. You're not real, simply a figment of our imagination.
Bitch, I don't want to believe that. That goes into like, we're all in a simulation. It's like,
Which could be true, and like, I don't fucking know, but
it's like, what's the point of thinking about that? Scary. Ronald McDonald is a scary-ass mascot for food. For sure.
He's terrifying.
Clowns in general creep me out, because why did they ever think that would be a fun kids thing?
No, yeah, even when I was little, I thought they were creepy.
But ugly and weird.
Especially these movies make them even scarier, and like, if I saw a clown right now, I'd be terrified.
Ew.
Being bald is sexy.
Thanks.
Oh, do we all really see the same colors? Blue to me can be pink for you, but we never know it.
I've actually thought that before.
Like that could be what's up.
But then again, how would they know? For example, me and Jacob are both color deficient. We never have said that publicly, but we both can't see all the colors everyone else can see. But how would they even know that if we all see the same colors?
So we don't live as a good life as everyone else.
If everyone saw different colors, that would really be a scam, because all these bitches who say, this color goes with this color, that'd all be a lie, because if everyone sees everything different, then that wouldn't be a thing.
I never went to fashion school, but I don't believe in color coordination. I like when stuff looks messy.
Yeah, it's kind of a vibe.
Like, okay, so for
what
example,
colors don't go together?
Like,
oh, like orange and green, maybe?
But like, okay, so this background is orange, and then there's some blue tiles. It doesn't match, but I like it.
Yeah, I kind of get that too. Do you think any animals find ass attractive?
I wonder if so.
Yeah, that's so gross. Like, I feel violated thinking of like walking down the street and a neighborhood dog is like, hell yeah. Like, I just feel gross. Like, stop trying to get with me. Imagine if you were walking down the street and a stray cat was walking there like, oh,
can I eat it, please? Jacob looks good, bald. Thank you.
Hell yes.
Everyone always asks where we go after we die, but never where we were before we were conceived. Very true. Just like you said, well, I thought about this like when I was in elementary school before, and it always creeped me out.
I used to think that we were in our mom's stomach all hanging out. Like we have so many siblings, I always thought like, oh, when I was in there, I was hanging out with the other siblings.
Oh yeah, because my older siblings, or like Lucas and stuff, used to tell me that when we were in our mom's stomach, we would go down her legs like a slide. And I think I actually believe that. Like, I didn't have any recollection of it, but I just thought, oh, it wiped from my memory.
Like, where were we in the 80s? Like, the fact that we didn't exist, I just don't believe it. I was there somehow. I just
don't believe I popped out of nowhere. I think I was doing something before
yeah.
this. That's my conclusion with that one.
Why is Dua Lipa so annoying? I have such a severe hatred for her.
I actually like Dua Lipa.
I love Dua Lipa. I didn't know somebody hates somebody. That's just how it works, you know? But like, wow.
But I wonder why you think she's annoying. I'd like to know why. Like, obviously, go off, but I just want to know why.
I just feel bad you can't enjoy the song Levitating.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring DaBaby.
Why are all Ashleys hot? Yes, my name is Ashley, but that doesn't take away from my opinion. I think that's what you meant. Well, in elementary school, the most popular girl in our class was named Ashley, and like everyone had a crush on her.
Really?
Yeah, so like, I don't know any Ashleys anymore, but I do believe what you're saying. Like,
I've met a butt ugly Ashley.
You have?
Yeah.
So I guess it's not true.
Sorry. I'm kidding. They weren't butt ugly, but they weren't like they weren't like so hot.
Doing a video, butt ugly people.
If we lived forever, we would obsess about how not to live forever.
I actually believe that. So like, okay, so since we don't live forever, don't we kind of obsess about, we want to live longer, like we don't want to smoke cigarettes, so we live longer. But if we lived so long, wouldn't we kind of be like, at 100 years, how do I die nicely?
Yeah, also, it would kind of be weird if you could live forever, because nothing would ever be in a rush. Like, you would never be in a rush to see anyone. If you had, like, a project or, like, an idea you wanted to make happen, or something you wanted to do with your work life, like, you would never be in a rush to do it. Because, like...
That would be kind of nice, because, I sometimes think in the back of my mind, I should probably kind of have a timeline of things. But if you lived forever, like, there would be no timeline, so, like, if you wanted to go to college when you're 200 years old, you could.
I know, but like also, think about how much people procrastinate. And then just when we know our life is a certain amount of years, but like if your life was infinite, bitches wouldn't be doing shit ever.
That shit, we'd just be sitting on the couch eating potatoes.
Yeah, like, over the next 3 years I'm gonna rest. It's like, get up!
I'm an old guy. Who even discovered that we have to have sex to make humans? Who randomly did it?
I guess it'd just be a primal instinct, right?
Yeah, I guess someone was just like, I'm gonna...
Because, like, animals, like, no one sits them down and says you have to F, they just bang.
Yeah, someone just said, like, I guess, like, I'll put my penis in your ass and we're gonna have a baby?
That's not how it works.
I know, I'm joking. Oh my gosh! This is another person. Sex is effing weird. Like, boo.
I have had that thought before when I was high before. Like, I was high and I couldn't go to bed, so my mind just kept spiraling into different things, you know? And I just had this weird thing where, like, I was creeped out by sex. I'm not anymore, but, like, for that one night, I was creeped out. It seemed, like, too animalistic to me. Like, I pictured, like, two people, like, it seemed so gross to me thinking about it in that moment.
Yeah, honestly, I get where these two people are coming from because mine wasn't high, but I have thought before, like, how, like, just randomly I actually get grossed out by sex.
Yeah, so, like, even just, like, obviously kissing, like, if you really think about it, you're like, fucking gross.
I know.
Put it in your mouth on somewhere else, and they're all the little crusties from the little Doritos they ate.
And people getting hickeys is gross to me. Even though it's not gross, but I've thought it's gross.
Yeah, you could make it gross by, like, thinking about it too much.
Yeah. Okay, is this one true? Read it.
They never even said Humpty Dumpty was an egg. As a society, we just decided that.
How does it go?
Humpty Dumpty went up the hill. Humpty Dumpty fell down the... They never mentioned he's an egg, I don't think.
Someone just made that shit up and we all believe it.
Whoa.
And we have a few more left. We're gonna do a speed round. Because this is like getting kind of long-winded, you know?
People are bored.
A duck with a body. Odd, weird. Babies are like umpty hard drives. You can literally teach them anything and they'll just adapt to it. This one is really creepy and I want to talk about it more.
That is true. Like, if you were evil, you'd be like, I'm gonna make a murderer.
Yeah, I think that nurture might be more than nature.
I almost wonder, like, say for example, you were an evil society, like, we're gonna make all the babies with the race of murderers. Like, could you grow out of it when you're older? Could you deprogram yourself?
Yeah, we're gonna stop this speed round. I honestly, I don't think you can raise a murderer, but I think you can raise someone that could be violent. Reason why I think that what we all have drives basically is because, think about it. Isn't that how anxiety happens? Like, one scary thing happens to you, so then it kind of builds? So then that's basically hard drive.
I guess, yeah, like a virus.
Okay, we're gonna stop this speed round again. Your head is big, thank you. One time in July, I thought to myself, I need to check the weather for December. Oh, we're done.
Oh, okay.
I guess, yeah. Let's blow out this candle.
I'm glad we got to take a little trip into your guys' wacky minds.
Yeah, and honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for sending in these weird-ass thoughts. And you can follow both of us on Instagram. You can subscribe to both of us. And keep having some wild thoughts because that's what makes you a human. Goodbye, Z's.
Bye!